For the last 3 years, making a statement that Arsenal win the league as an Arsenal fan, they will tell you you're being delusional. They will tell you you don't know what you're saying. They will tell you Mikel Arteta was a terrible coach. Mikel Arteta has slowly built a team that is capable of outsmarting every team physically, mentally, and tactically. In fact, in the past 2 matches Arsenal have played this season, we have basically blown away our closest challengers for the league last season while having players on the bench that are capable of starting for every top 6 club in England. Mikel Arteta has slowly built a team Arsenal is going to be blowing away this season. Not necessarily by huge scorelines, but by beating them so comfortably that you don't necessarily have to get out of second gear. 2 years ago, we were emptying stadiums at halftime. Mikel Arteta has built a team you would expect to dominate the Premier League for the foreseeable future. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. If you take a look at the players Mikel Arteta has been bringing in this summer, he basically brought in the best midfielder outside of the top 6. He basically brought in one of the best defenders in the Premier League that is not playing for a perennial Champions League club. He basically brought in a player that matches Saliba's calmness, composure, and on-ball qualities. He basically brought in a gem from Club Brugge in Zolis. Zolis replaces Saka's decision-making, composure, and tactical awareness on the left wing. He has made players like Gabriel Martinelli become obsolete. Yes, Gabriel Martinelli has had his chance for 3 years. There are reports linking him to a move to Saudi, and I don't mind Martinelli going. Truly, I do not mind. He has been given 3 years to actually learn how to play football the right way or the Mikel Arteta way. He has not been able to give Mikel Arteta exactly what he wants on that wing, which is why Arsenal is trying to get rid of him. We are now seeing reports of how Arsenal are currently being linked to Julian Alvarez and Kenan Yildiz. If Arsenal are able to bring in two or at least one of those attackers, it basically elevates Arsenal to possibly the best forward line, while also having the best defense and the best midfield and the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. It basically ensures that Arsenal have gotten better while their rivals are basically remaining the same or have digressed a little. Mikel Arteta has slowly built a team that will challenge for the Premier League and win the Premier League this season and possibly get to the latter stages or go one more better than they did in the Champions League last season. In an interview, Mikel Arteta outlined the 5 stages he had planned for Arsenal. In the first stage, he said was culture. Culture basically means what habits, what foundation am I going to lay for the goal I have in front of me? I have to sacrifice something to want something. I have to want something for that thing to work for me. It was that culture that now shifted us and platformed us to stage 2, character. Character was now where the players had to build a habit that was going to push the team from supposed European places strugglers to potential top 4 certified goers every season. Arsenal was able to get floor raisers, which now in turn pushed us to stage 3 of the plan, challengers. As challengers, Arsenal was now able to consistently challenge for the title, as it was seen when we were able to finish second position 3 years in a row. We were not just finishing second position for the sake of finishing second. We were actively challenging for the title during those 3 years. Mikel Arteta was laughed at. Arsenal was laughed at. Arsenal was mocked, calling us bottling club. Anybody with an eye, anybody with a consistent knowledge of football will see that there was significant progress in Arsenal, which led us to stage 4 in Mikel Arteta's plan, champions. Champions was like the icing on the cake to show that Mikel Arteta has consistently built a team that's capable of competing with everybody physically, mentally, and tactically. Arsenal and Mikel Arteta had justification for the process at hand. They were able to prove to everybody that Mikel Arteta was the right man for Arsenal. Arsenal have won the Premier League. Arsenal are the defending champions of the Premier League. Now leads us to stage 5 of the plan, continuity and dynasty. Arsenal have basically strengthened from a position of strength. They have brought in the best midfielder that was available in the Premier League. They have brought in a defender that basically solves the problem of William Saliba being out for an extended period of time. Arsenal have basically raised their level from one-time Premier League winners to potential Champions League winners. Mikel Arteta has slowly but surely built a team that looks to dominate into the future. If they're able to push through the signings of Julian Alvarez and Kenan Yildiz, Mikel Arteta has built a team that's capable of beating every team in world football. Arsenal have the squad depth that rivals any team in world football. In fact, I can go as far as to say Arsenal have the best squad in European football. I truly believe Arsenal will win the league. But if you disagree with me, please let me know in the comment section. Who do you think wins the league? And who do you think is going to be Arsenal's closest challengers this season? Please kindly like and subscribe because it massively helps me out so we can build this football community together. And as always, until next time.